know, when you think of a country struggling with malnutrition, you think of starving kids not having enough to eat because their parents don't have the money. Throughout our 2 weeks in India, we've been to 3 ADPs, and while 2 of them were rural and 1 was urban, there were a couple of commonalities between the 3. Education's a major issue, and then there's also malnutrition. But what we've actually found throughout our trip in India is it's the awareness of malnutrition that has actually been quite a huge issue. So we had this story about how children in a community didn't know what to eat, their parents didn't know what to eat, and that was a real issue because that was why the children were malnourished. Their parents had the means. There's been lack of access to clean water. Clean water is such, an essential human right almost. You need clean water to be able to function, so to not have access to that is really quite a struggle. We've been throughout all these communities and we've seen that World Vision sort of gives them a little push, and these people just need a little push, and then once they've gotten that initial sort of influx of a bit of aid and they've had the idea planted, it's like a tree. The tree grows, and from then on it's a completely almost self-sustaining tree. And what we've seen in Powery, to keep using the tree analogy, is these sort of roots spreading, as in this tree is now ready to spread its nourishment. It's all about change from the bottom up. As youth, often we're sort of at the bottom of society, and we're youth, we don't really have values, we might be a bit underinformed, we're sort of really selfish and all about our own interests. But I thought if youth sort of got motivated to help and motivated to assist all these communities, it starts at the bottom, but it slowly works its way up, and we can influence the older generations because it's our future world, it's our world, and we should all be trying to help make it a better place for, not only us, but future generations to come. So I would just tell young Australians to help me, embark on this mission to spark change from the bottom up.